So yeah, we lost our kind of best team member, unfortunately. So yeah, that's where we stand right now. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but ow, ow. Is there something wrong with me? My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was one big mass of muscle pain. Guess I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday had put so much strain on my body. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way toward our usual meeting place. My back hunched over like an old man's. Oh no, I've become Quasimodo. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw.
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
Could be better.
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
Makes sense.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
You could try forks. They're generally easier to use, I find.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode.
You know, speaking of the
charged.
chopsticks versus fork debate, I'm not sure if it's like a real debate, but obviously chopsticks are very prominent in like Asian cultures. You know, fork knife sort of combo, more prominent in Western European cultures. And I don't get why. Like to me, it's so weird that the Asian cultures, which typically have a lot of rice-based dishes, like that was in the same way wheat was like the grain of Europe, and corn was the grain of the Americas. Like rice was the grain of East Asia. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I didn't like grow up learning how to use chopsticks from a young age or something. I was like, rice is like the hardest food to eat with chopsticks. Like it baffles me. Like how anyway, like I'm sure if you get used to it, but I don't know. It seems like backwards. Like you'd think the place that eats a bunch of rice would have a primary utensil that's more optimized for eating rice. I don't know. Anyway. Congratulations on another win, everybody! Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Yes, we did. You didn't.
Huh.
Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Okay, well, you know what? I can play support, I guess. Thank you. The Tsukimo twins went back and forth to the ration-o-matic, bringing us our breakfast. Or was it lunch? Maybe it's like brunch? I don't know. Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra.
Ooh.
Avocado on a... Wait, I mean, avocado on burger's good. But then with peanut butter? I mean... Like, if I was over at someone's house for lunch and that was what they offered, I'd eat it, don't get me wrong, but... Yeah, that's a bridge too far. You really shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah!
And for Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't you Dawn. How come you're being so nice today, Emma? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you all have the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. It probably won't happen that soon, but there will be other attacks. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. So you gotta live in constant fear of when our next battle's gonna be? My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Rottener? Is that a word? Rottener? I mean, I understand it, rottener, more rotten, but I don't know. Speaking of the future, what are we going to do from here on? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. What do you think? We gotta keep living like this for another 80-something days? If that isn't rotten luck, I don't know what is. Sorry, I didn't help with the food. I was worried you might catch my chronic loseritis while your immune system's already under so much stress. Feel free to keep ignoring me, by the way. Think of me as some kind of gremlin that randomly makes noise now and then, except, you know, not a cute one. Are gremlins known for being cute? Eat up now. I'm going to make sure you have all the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. I need to protect me and my dear sister, after all. I'll bring your food to you. Just tell me what you want. At least this way I can help out the rest of the team. I'm exhausted. My whole body's sore and my throat still hurts from throwing up so much. So freaking tired. Hope this ain't gonna take long. I'm too tired to go on living. Ema, just veg out until I feel better. Or Ima. Okay, yeah. What's this about our future plans, Aito? First we lost Sire, now it looks like Hiriko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No, she was murdered by the traitor hiding in our ranks. Quit it, you're going to make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Sarah and Hiriko both knew something about this war and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never going to learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out the 100 days. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, is it still gonna happen without Sire here? I wish we knew that much, at the very least. We're supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's gotta be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Sarah must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you'd think they'd have some fail-safes in place, wouldn't you? Maybe everything Sire told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a cadre of ultra-rich dudes. They're probably out there right now, sipping champagne and getting off on seeing us suffer. Part of that was funny. This really sucks, though. At least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting this school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen on the 100th day. As so that will include us going home. All we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore.
Huh?
The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I do once I get home.
Yeah.
I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they'll all be mine for taking. Are you allowed to describe yourself as taking women these days? I don't know, I feel like that's not allowed. Everyone made fun of me, I'll get their just desserts. And the world, let their new era with me lead the way? You're starting to sound like a supervillain now. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. This really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed and just lay there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I'd already wasted most of the day doing nothing. Although after last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at last Defense Academy had passed me by. Day 19. That was a quick day.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number. A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared...
Like 19, a round number? In what numbering system?
I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second.
The library could have some answers.
The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Okay. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making the 19th milestone day anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. He probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch us squirm. Now he's getting worked up about it now.
Huh?
I guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. I guess it kind of makes sense from a morale perspective, right? Because we would probably be expecting, okay, we got something new. We got new stuff on like the 10th day, right? And so then you would think, okay, maybe 20th is next. You get pleasantly surprised when it comes on the 19th instead. Very clever, very clever. They're psychologically manipulating us. So library is on the second floor. That room probably interests me the most. Where is it though, specifically? The library. Lovely. Well stocked. Sure enough, this is a library. This is wonderful. They've got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books, not even in the TRC's libraries. How about that? I'm not much of a reader, so I never really thought about how many books we had. Believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. God, people always made me nervous. Books were my refuge from the world. Ito doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped bring him out of his shell. How about you, Shuma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? If you think I'll have anything interesting to add to this conversation, you're going to be disappointed. I don't read, or watch TV, or play video games, or engage with any kind of media worth talking about. I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninteresting. That's okay. So, is it only books here? Nothing extra like the gift-o-matic in the rec room? I don't think so, although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guides on combat techniques, military strategies, that kind of thing. They might teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think that's more your area of expertise than mine. That's fair. I'll let you know if I come across anything useful. Thanks, Aito. Reading study has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. It's a lot of books. I'm not sure if they'll be useful to me since I seldom read. Guess I can't do that right now. The restricted area. Ooh. What a relaxing place. I think I'll come here with when my symptoms flare up. Your condition gives you chest pains and stuff, right? Would taking deep breaths help? It might if it wasn't for the smell.
Huh?
What smell? Oh, and the symptoms are really bad. My smell, vision, and hearing all get more acute, inducing a kind of sensory overload. Sorry to hear that. I still don't know what Eto's condition is exactly, but I do worry about him. And how does the Revivomatic deal with this? When it brings him back after death, does it replicate his disease as well? Huh. Kinda cruel. You all look so cool out there on the battlefield. I wish I could be like that, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I'll never be able to fight. I'm too much of a loser and a weakling. I know it's not easy, but maybe you could try working through those problems. You shouldn't expect too much from me. Trust me, you'll only be disappointed in the end. I'm no more remarkable than a generic background character. You could change my name to random guy A and it wouldn't make much of a difference. You're better off just ignoring me. Now what's in the restricted area? Is it okay to enter? It doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay, I can't go to the restricted. Sheesh. Just a goody two-shoes, not going to the restricted area. A PC you can use to search for books. It's not connected to the internet. Dang. What's the point then? It's basically a paperweight. Honestly, not too far from some people view computers, I'd say. So we're looking for, on this floor, something else. Not the strange room. That's the cafeteria. Man, I have a real knack for always taking the longest possible routes to get to a place. Oh, the garage. Sebastian will like this place.
Huh?
Oh, this is the garage, huh? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh, look at this thing. Isn't it awesome? And that over there. And wow, you never find these things in such good condition. You sure seem excited. Well, duh. I never expected the school's lineup of facilities to include the workshop of my dreams. If you ever want to make adjustments to your class weapon, just let me know. I'd be glad to handle any customization work. Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place has everything.
Huh?
Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? See, honestly, I'm not 100% sure on the details either, but there's equipment here that's specifically designed to do just that. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I'll have this gear up and running fast, and you can say methylcyclopentadiene. No. Manganese tricarbonyl. Yeah, that's a word I'm familiar with. Wow, I knew Tsubasa was into machines, but I had no idea she could get this passionate about them. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started. Let's see first. It doesn't have to be a complete overhaul, just let me tweak it a little. Oh, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skills development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Oh, a manual. It's the manual for this device. There's lots of detailed information inside. Oh, you're here too, Doremi. You notice my corpse here, either. Been looking all morning, too. Oh, this is taking way too long. Aren't we ever gonna find Mistress Hiriko's body? Hey, come on. We don't know for sure that she's dead. For all we know, she might just... Of course she's dead, dingus! Don't be so naive. Once we find the body, I'll take one of her fingers from my collection. I can make it into an earring, so then we'll always be together. Man, she is messed up. I'm not too sure how it works, but a lot of this equipment is designed for work on class weapons. Maybe it's been modified or specially treated so it can affect our hemoanima. But then, how does that work? I know it's no use to overthink it, but it just raises so many questions. This device upgrades class weapons. I should try it out sometime. But not now, apparently. I guess we also should go to the training room, which is up on the 3rd floor. Apparently there's a new simulation there. Or so I've heard. From reliable sources, probably? What is the meaning behind all these statues around here? I mean, I know we had an event with Hiriko that basically described the whole meaning, but no one actually knew what she said, really. That's the infirmary. And there's a lot of rooms on this floor. I am on the correct floor, right? Oh, the training room is on the 2nd floor. Why did I think it was on the 3rd? I think I was getting it mistaken for the war room. The hilarious thing is I literally even passed by it when I was looking for the library, so yeah. And yes, I know on the right it literally said training room on the 2nd floor. Oh, hey Takumi, you came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about what this update to the VR training machine is all about. Looks like they added some new scenarios for us to try out. It might actually be kind of fun. You want to jump in with me sometime and see who can get the best score? Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takawara seems like the competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if he got really into it. New VR training missions have been unlocked. You can access them during your free time. Okay, I've taken a look at all the new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. I think I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. I let out a long, long breath and felt any motivation to do something productive drain away. Instead, I made for the comforting embrace of my bed. My aches and pains were more manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form. Not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. Oh, that's a dangerous thing. Next thing you know, it's the morning and you woke up. I'm like, what happened? Or it's like an hour after when you were supposed to start streaming. Like, wait, oh no. I lay down and let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. And so I snoozed away my 19th day at Last Defense Academy in relative peace and comfort. Day 20. I wonder why this recovery is taking so much longer than the others.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Alright. Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched, feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. I guess last night finally did the trick. Feels so much better now. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. I'll head to the cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. But when I got to the cafeteria, there was nobody there.
Huh?
I guess I'm here first today. Well, stranger things have happened. I'll grab some breakfast and wait for them. I sat there on my own for a few minutes until the door finally opened and someone else walked in. Hello, Takumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. You're making it sound like we woke up together. It's kind of strange for the others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're still asleep?
Huh.
Could be. A lot of them stayed up late last night, even past the evening announcement. I guess just checking out the new rooms, doing some reading, some mechanic work. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them wanted to keep snacking, others were using the new facilities. They're pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little of both. Don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free reign with no teachers or student council. I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. We never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? No plan survives contact with the enemy and all that. Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least not without someone to organize it all. Are you saying we need a new leader? Yeah, but not me. I'm getting some distinct, like, Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher vibes from this leadership position. Why don't you do it, Takumi? I think you do a wonderful job. Look, I would do great. Trust me. I'd do great for, like, the 10 days before I inevitably go missing. So, I'll give you 10 good days, but I can't guarantee anything after that. Me? You've got to be kidding. I'm not leader material. I disagree. You're considerate of others. You always have our backs in battle. And you never give us hope. Or you never give up hope. You always give us hope. You never give up hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. Knock it off. You're making me blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we're still here for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens, we'll be okay, right? Right. We'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria that morning. It was just me and Aito. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our rooms. No Sire or Hiriko. Right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later down the line. Then again, I can't imagine any of us stepping up to lead the unit at this point. Dwelling on it won't help, though. I'm sure I can find a better use of my time. I've got access to new places now, and after all the sleeping I've been doing lately, I'd prefer to do something active today. Alright, free time. The garage has been unlocked. You can now develop new skills. Use your free time wisely to develop powerful skills. From now on, you can upgrade class weapons from the VR training room and the garage. The library has been unlocked. You can now do reading study. You can raise the grade of your choice by reading books related to that subject during reading study. Since you can only choose to increase one specific grade at a time, make sure you take advantage of this option as needed. I see. Okay, let's try out the new rooms today. Let's start with the library. I'm still not entirely clear what exactly it'll do. But it was on the second floor. But it seems appealing. Like, if I could upgrade my literature grade, that would be lovely. Hey, Shama, where are you at? I was always holed up at home, so I never attended school for such a long stretch of time before. I'm not really sure this quite counts as attending school, but sure, whatever. God loves Japan. Even when you've been, like, drafted into the military, somehow it's still a high school setting. I came all the way to the library. I might as well read something. The books on this shelf look interesting. Which one should I choose? Linguistics, for sure. So get literacy. Which would get literary history of the Tokyo residential complex. or creativity, the many gods of Celtic mythology. I mean, the history of the residential complex seems maybe slightly more relevant to our current dilemma. I'll try reading this book today. Literary History of the Tokyo Residential Complex. The Tokyo Residential Complex bookstores had rows of literary works from the old world that were published before. We were able to preserve works written by such literary masters as Soseki Natsume, Ryonosuke Akutagawa, and Yasunari Kawabata. On the other hand, there are countless other works that have been lost. Historical novels are one example. Works based on both Japanese and international history have disappeared, along with the entire genre. Almost as if there's been like an intentional cover-up, right? This doesn't seem like a natural post-apocalyptic situation. Seems like something was planned, the government doesn't want us to know about it. This was carried out by the Tokyo Residential Complex Secretariat Security Division, stating redacted as the reason. Members of the Security Division parsed through every literary work and thoroughly redacted anything based on humanity's previous history. Burn? Destroy? Based on the security law enacted in year redacted of the residential complex counter, this redacted was meant to redacted the public's interest in the subject. Redacted. Okay, what's even the point of reading if it's all redacted? This has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Reading this book has increased your literacy by 5. Ha! Linguistics level 2. Oh, today was pretty productive. I should come back and read another book from this shelf sometime. Reading the same book twice during reading study will be enough to finish the book completely, greatly increasing the corresponding grade. Once fully read, the effect of the book will decrease. Be sure to balance your reading with your other student activities and giving gifts. Okay. So let's go to the garage now that our literacy's up. I'm not sure if that lets us... We can upgrade weapons at the garage, right? That was like the thing we were trying to do. I bet this way's faster. Oh, way faster. Yeah, no one's there. Let's take a look. Oh, so I can like add new weapons, new like things. Gotcha. Add new moves. Seems good. Well, let's just start with what I was intending to do initially, which is I can upgrade my side slash to level 3. I believe Darumi's also could be upgraded. Yeah. Target range +1, that's pretty good. Okay, so, what up? So, what can we do? We can learn Jury. Attack diagonally to all enemies within a large area. Interesting. Counter-strike allows use of a counter in battle. Counter. Launch a counterattack when hit by an enemy. That seems really good. If Takamaru has... Oh, Takamaru can learn counter-strike. That's really good, I think. Because that synergizes so well with his ability of putting up the shield when he moves. Yeah. Okay. Is that like a passive, or is that a thing we need to like actually use on a turn? Because if it's a passive, then you might as well do it like on everyone. Impact stab. How much? We don't have that much currency left, so we can't be too liberal here. Who has the most underwhelming attack? Maybe it's Takamaru? We already give him counter. Like we want to spread this out a bit. Let's stay with me. Debuffs movement in a large area, inflicts move -3 on target, earns a large amount of voltage. It has 0 attack. So crowd control. Not bad. Learn, I feel fine. Launch a volley of knives in a vertical line. User recovers 1 HP. And that seems pretty good. Attack of 2. Unyielding Spirit. Attack +2 to user when near death during battle. Interesting. Let's give Darumi I feel fine. That does not leave us much currency to use on like anything else. And by much, I mean any currency to use on anything else. So, guess that'll be that. Let's go to the training center then. A little simulation could help. Yeah, it's on this floor. You again? Why do I keep running into you? Yeah, whatever. No one cares. Your training machine. Okay, level 3? It gives us a lot of BP. Let's go for it. Okay. Oh, Hiroku's here. Well, that's sad. So this is a much larger simulation than we've had previously. So okay, first thing I wanted to look at is Takamaru's. Is that
Hauling ass!
okay? It doesn't seem to think we can actually use, which implies it's a passive, which is really good. That's really good. So we want you to just go as far as you can in here. You're just gonna like attack some dudes and tank a bunch of damage. Is the idea. But then you counterattack. I mean, honestly, giving everyone a counterattack maybe is the way if it's a passive effect. Rest of it's looking a bit dicey.
My turn.
My side slash is an attack of 2. What on this side of things? And this is a prime Darumi target.
We better get moving.
Judge's attack of 3. Okay. Gotta focus on the big guys first. Okay, here's my idea.
Let's go!
Oh, I feel fine as attacker 2. Interesting. Let's go homicide here. Okay, then you come over here. We'll judge these. You can't get that far. Oh, that ruins my whole plan.
Locked and loaded.
I can do deadlights, but that's of limited utility. Okay. You can one-shot. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll clear the way over on this side. Then Hiroko can do a cranial fracture.
I'll chop you to pieces.
At least gets one purple out of the way.
Satisfying.
That gave us an AP.
Let me handle it.
There's no one you could finish off. Is there anyone? Yeah, I don't think anyone could get a straight up kill here. I'm using that minigun, maybe.
Watch me.
Just try to spread out damage.
Mow 'em down.
Okay, this is gonna be a rough one.
Well, this isn't good.
Where's my counterattack? Did I misunderstand how the counterattack is supposed to work?
Hauling ass!
Seemingly. Okay, 4 AP. Okay, this actually is set up really nicely. Okay.
I guess it's my turn.
And we can just start off by judging both of these two, and that's gonna be free. This is the judgment zone.
Yes, leave it to me.
Although, I might rather...
Here we go!
We go to Roomy mode. And get them both. I'm not sure what the benefit of that is, though.
We
Let's
better
just
get moving.
judge them again.
Ha! Got it. Nice.
Okay, special attack. There's something to that idea, for sure. What's your
Let's
special
give it to
attack?
him. Let's freaking go.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Eat my dust. It's up to you from here.
That gives us the AP we need. Can Hiroko get over to this
Time
purple
for
guy?
battle.
You can, okay. Yeah, let's just take him out.
Take this. Broken so soon.
Alright, as for up here,
Let's go!
I mean, we can definitely take these out.
Fine. Go die in a fire!
It's gonna be a net cost of like
It's
1.
game time! Uh-oh! Dead already!
Alright, now let's see. What do we do with the rest of our AP?
Ready
I
when
mean,
you
if he
are.
uses the deadlights. Yeah, that helps minimize at least some damage coming in.
I'm taking the wheel.
Just kind of clearing out some of this.
How's this?
Okay, I mean, this looks fine to me. I guess I would like
Ready when you are.
to at least take out, like, these guys here.
Take that.
And maybe we end turn here. I think that should be fine. Save some AP for next turn. Fair amount of damage.
My body! Uh-oh.
Okay. Gotta take him out. And let's
Alright,
start. Here we go.
Let's get started.
Take out the purple guy.
Die.
I'm gonna miss
That
having
was
Hiroko.
satisfying.
I'm really gonna. I admit, I do miss having Hiroko. And you
I'm ready
gotta
when
go judge here. Like, it's just gonna be really good at taking out the big guy here. So we could take out, like, some little guys too, or I guess you could, like, stand here. No, you couldn't.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. I guess it's my turn.
I mean, yeah, just judge him again.
You're in the way. Yes, leave it to me. Ha! All well and good.
And that's the
Better
major
get moving.
issue taken care of here. Let's go.
So
And we can get Garumi to safety via homicide, like so. Like, just stand like here and then, yeah. Okay, and these guys I'm not too worried about. Now we go south. Where can
I can still go on.
we could
Damn,
like?
this is tough.
That is a weird attack pattern. I don't really like it. Okay, let's
I
just
can
save your
still
life.
Go on.
Now as for up here,
Let's go.
maybe I'll use my special. I can't actually move far enough to get much of anywhere. But I could, hold up, I could if... Oh, you're stunned. Oh.
Say when.
Okay, just, I guess, get me out of here. Maybe I can at least be a distraction of some sort.
Yeah.
Then maybe this is where you end your turn?
Locked and loaded.
I guess we could bring you down to start hitting... Yeah, get some hits in on these guys.
Watch out. Ow!
Okay, we gotta start by taking you out.
Leave
What's
it to
your...
me. I'm taking the wheel.
And that seems pretty good. That's like exactly what we want. Killing boost. Attack 6.
They're gonna hear this engine roar.
That's pretty good.
Felt that one, didn't you?
Alright, and then we want to hit you for 3. I think
Ready
Hurricane
whenever.
can do that the best.
How's this? Broken so soon.
Oh, hold up.
Let's do this!
Oh, that's what Counter-Strike is. So you gotta use the Hemo Ammo first. Attacker 2. Okay, alright, I get it now. Like, we gotta take out these guys.
I wonder how many more can I get?
That's a nice way of going about it.
Yes, leave it to me. We better get moving.
Just gotta clear up now. I guess I will worry about you
This
because
is
you're on
bad,
like no health.
right? That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, almost through, almost through. How dare you attack Sebastian?
Hauling
I'm gonna
ass.
get you.
Let her rip!
Okay. Bit more of a complex battle. I doubt we got S rank. Never mind, I'm the best to ever do it. How do you not get S rank? Like, honest question. Asking for a friend.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
Like, I should go, like, look up, like, some streams of people, other people playing it, just to see, like, if I can find someone who didn't get to S rank and kind of see, like, where it all went wrong. Anyways, there's the nighttime announcement. Not that anyone cares anymore, apparently. I've got nothing else to do. And my body knows when it's tired. I'll do like it says and turn in. My regular routine was starting to reassert itself. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep.